Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Jacques, ho. Jacques, ho.
Man, I'm defeated, bro. I'm
Me
deflated,
too,
bro.
man. Me too, dude.
I'm deflated, man. This is how all the Titans fans feel right now.
Absolutely, man. The Buffalo Bills, man. And again, we're not taking nothing away from the Bills. We talked about it in our preview show. Their defense is real. We know that. Top 3 defense. I mean, last week they made Tom Brady look like, you know, Mark Sanchez out there.
Or Matt Barkley.
Right, exactly. right. So we know going in, you know, we knew that's what we were facing.
Right.
But our offense stunk. And then on top of that, too, Buffalo, come on, fans. Look, first of all, we salute to y'all coming down to Nashville. Jacques, you was at the game.
Man, let me tell you. Ooh, I got it. Man. So, I've been to plenty of Titans games throughout my lifetime, man.
Yeah.
And this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Okay, Pittsburgh's been in here. New England's been in here. Philly fans have been in here.
I've seen the Cowboy. I've seen all of them myself, too. Packers and everything.
Dog, it's nothing like BILLSMAFIA.
I got you, man.
When I say half the stadium was Bills fans, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean, to the top, to the bottom, the away side looked like a college game, actually.
Wow.
Looks like a college game.
Yeah.
And when the team, when the Titans were on offense, it sounded like we was at an away game, man.
Wow.
And it was just amazing to see. And I looked to my left, and there was Bills fans. Looked to my right, there was Bills fans.
Yeah.
And I gave props when props and credit was
absolutely
due.
Yes, sir.
I had to, man. I said, look, I give y'all props, man. Y'all travel well, and y'all came and y'all showed up and showed out.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So
man.
that was the 12th man. They bought the 12th man.
And I told you, I was downtown Nashville on Sunday, man. You know what I'm saying? And before the game, I was walking with Bills fans everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about Nashville, you got to give the city props.
Right.
Fans come to Nashville
for
several reasons. One, proximity to most of the teams. And Buffalo's far now, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But Nashville is in a close vicinity to a lot of teams, so they come down to travel. And two, people love the city of Nashville.
Right.
So people come down here to have a good time and then watch their team play.
It's growing, man.
It's growing, exactly.
It's a growing, it's the new hot city.
It is, man.
Say.
It is.
And it's grown like tremendously.
It has.
We grew up here, so we know.
Right, we know.
It's grown.
Yep.
So,
yep.
And that's what
man.
Bills fans said, too. They said, man, we came down to see the city.
Yeah.
And of course, see some football. And the tailgate, man. Oh, man, these jokers had their own tailgate section. It had to be about 100 and 150 people just having a good time. Everybody seen the video of the Bills fan leaping off the thing.
That's what they do in Buffalo, those fans, man.
They killed themselves.
Right, that's what they do. Jump off tables and everything.
Crazy,
and now, the thing is, if we would have won this game, we would have had a tailgate on the show by me eating buffalo wings.
And I would have been eating right along
exactly,
with you,
but can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't do that. I'm a realist. We lost. We lost. So salute to the Bills. You know, good job. Overall, like I say, offensively, Buffalo, if you guys are 4-1. I know you guys are, you got the Miami Dolphins after the bye week, so you guys are feeling good. You'll probably be 5-1. Right. But be careful, Buffalo. Now, just be honest, your offense ain't all that good. Josh Allen is not all that good. He really isn't. So be glad that you guys have a superstar defense and a team like the Titans that play mediocre against teams like you. Talent-wise, I felt that we had the most talent when you look at offense. Defense is about even, right? But offense, I felt that we have a better offense. But for some reason, man, against certain teams, we play mediocre, and that's what we did against Buffalo.
So when the Bills fan was sitting to my left, he said the same thing. He said, "Look, the Bills fans in here are scared of y'all defense. You got it. I mean, the defenses are right even.
They are,
and we knew coming into this game it was going to be a defensive battle. We kept saying." Whichever defense strikes first, that's who's gonna win the game.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
And like you said, you on paper, you look at the each roster, you're like, man, the Titans got a talented roster.
They do.
Can't get it going.
Can't get it going. Can't get it going.
I
don't understand this.
And even with looking at the game, man, it was like which offense either A is gonna make a mistake, B is gonna take advantage of a mistake.
Yeah.
And they just happened to take advantage of it.
They did.
And it was you just gotta respect it. And like you said, Bills, look. Y'all have a winnable schedule this year.
I really do.
Not yet. In y'all mind, y'all think y'all going to the Super Bowl. All right, cool. Think that. That's what you're supposed to think about your team. Okay, but you guys have problems too. Josh Allen is not an elite quarterback.
No, he's not.
He's a one-look read. Now, he does do something better that I do like. But it comes with you a young factor when you're a quarterback. You take off running.
Right.
Get smacked.
He runs
take
pretty
off
well,
running.
too.
He runs exceptionally well.
He gets popped, though.
He gets popped. And when he's just going through his reads, he's a one-look quarterback and an interception that he threw.
Yep.
So, y'all can get used to this if you want to. I don't see a franchise quarterback, in my opinion. I see a game manager, yes. Yep. Y'all defense is good enough to get to the point where y'all game managers. Right. You still got to get through the Patriots.
Sure do.
You forgot what division you are in. And the
Chiefs
Patriots
and the Colts and these teams.
Exactly.
Right.
So when you start hitting these elite talented teams, say if y'all do make it to your playoffs, you're not getting out of round one.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all make it to the playoffs. They be like, yeah, the Titans fans, y'all just hating. Y'all not going to playoffs anyway.
Right.
That's fine.
That's probably facts.
That's facts.
It is facts right now.
But I'm going to be realistic.
Yeah.
Y'all not going nowhere, dog.
Right.
Y'all not going to no Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, and if y'all do, y'all going to lose them. Yeah.
And we're just saying that based on what fans have said on our media outlets or whatever. We've been on like different websites and different live streams and people coming talking to us about how Buffalo's gonna make the playoffs and people are excited in Buffalo because they hadn't had winning seasons in a long time and we understand that. But just understand you guys ran up against a team that's mediocre at best who has talent, has a lot of talent. I think you guys can recognize that. But for some reason we just can't do it.
Right.
We can't do it. Buffalo, y'all beat us fair and square. Defensively, y'all did their defense is great.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Very intimidating defense. Them those guys come at it. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
Made Taylor Lewan look weak. Made the offensive line look weak. Guards weak.
I mean,
weak.
Pushing. Phillips
pushing. Just pushing them.
I mean, getting penetration. I mean, I was there. Like I said, looking at this, I'm like, well, I mean, they got a good defense.
Yep, they do.
I can't. Buffalo's has always had a good defense.
Right, always. BILLSMAFIA's always been there.
Always been there.
Yep,
So, like I said, mad respect.
Yep.
But remember, like you said, they played a mediocre team, a mediocre offense at that.
Right.
You want to say mediocre offense, dog?
Yeah.
I don't even know if we a mediocre offense. We just okay.
Yeah.
So when you go against the prolific offense, then y'all made Tom Brady look like a joke. We know that. We did too.
Yep.
We did the same thing. But when you start going against these high-powered offenses, you still got to hit the Saints when Breeze comes back. You got Teddy Bridgewater out there balling.
Right.
when you start hitting these prolific offenses, you got to be careful.
That's right, man. That's
right. Be careful.
Right.
Because if your offense can't keep up and score points, it's going to be a long game.
That's right. So what we're going to do now, man, we're going to break down the game. In our preview game, we talked about 3 reasons as to why we felt the Tennessee Titans could lose a football game. And that was a section that Jacques had. So Jacques, the 3 reasons that we had discussed, the first one we discussed, what was that?
Start fast.
Absolutely.
Start fast. So when the one issue, and I remember I told you, we have to start fast when against a defense like this. Because once you start fast, you get momentum. Once you get the momentum, then you got momentum on your side, then everything's clicking. The problem is, we started fast when Mariota came out and threw that 13-yard pass to Delaney, and he got called back because of Taylor Lewan.
Right, exactly.
He got called back because of Taylor Lewan. Then that killed the drive. That killed the momentum.
Yeah, man.
So we failed in that category. And that's one reason why we didn't win the game was because we didn't start fast.
We did, man.
What about you?
Same thing, man. You know what I mean? Just like when you look at the games that we've won, man, the Browns and the Falcons, man, we got points right off the rip, right? It took us a long time again to score this game. And anytime it's like that, usually with the Titans, about the first 2 possessions, we're about to lose or we're about to win, right? Even if we score a field goal early or a touchdown early, hey, it feels good. Like, okay, we'll probably win this football game no matter who we play. Man, within that first quarter, we don't score no points. Go ahead and cut the game off. We're about to lose. So, again, it took us a long time to score our first touchdown. Again, we lost a lot of points off the board, with our kicking game as well, too. So, we just started off extremely slow. So, I totally agree with that as well, man. Yep. So, the next point I know you had talked about as far as playmaking, right? Spreading the ball out, right? So, I agree with that as well, Jacques, man. That's something we didn't do. Adam Humphries was our leading receiver. Yeah. He had 4 catches, right?
4 catches, dog.
Now, Corey Davis, those guys, they were open.
They contributed, yeah.
But, Mariota, I don't know, again, the offensive line, I'm going to talk about it later. The line is the problem. And, you got to block long enough to make the quarterback pass the football. Right. And, we didn't spread the ball. What do you think?
Same thing. Exact same thing. I mean, like I said, I was at the game, looking at the game. I'm like, if you can't block for Mariota, of course, we know. He's not a Russell Wilson. He's not a Patrick Mahomes.
Not at all.
He's not a Jacoby Brissett, which I'm putting him in that category now after they beat the Chiefs.
Yep.
He's not a Baker Mayfield. I get Baker Mayfield. Even Josh Allen did some things.
And Gardner Minshew. Right.
They know how to elude pressure, and they know how to create the play, and they know how to they just extend the play, like Aaron Rodgers does. He does it perfectly.
Yeah, man.
And Mariota showed a flash when he threw the touchdown pass to A.J. Brown, but we didn't spread the ball, dog.
Right.
If we would have spreaded the ball, we could have put up points methodically.
That's right.
I mean, use your weapons, and we didn't use our weapons, man.
Yeah, man.
We didn't use our weapons.
That's right.
So My third point that I alluded to was being focused, okay? And you remember what I said last week? I said, Titans, you got to come out and get focused.
Yeah, man.
And we back to the old Titans, dog, where we good one game, we suck the next.
Yep.
Good one game, we suck the next. So inconsistent. This
man.
is the most consistent team I've ever seen in life, okay?
Absolutely.
And when, like you said, alluded to your point, when I was sitting down and we didn't score no points.
Yep.
Until damn near almost the third quarter, dog.
That's right, bro.
And I looked at my homeboy and I said, man, I don't think we're going to win this game.
No.
I don't think we're going to win this game, dude, because we're not a team that can't get started.
That's right.
And the defense was focused.
Yeah, absolutely. Always.
The defense is the only consistent thing. The defense and the punter is the most consistent thing on this team right now.
That's right.
And they have the focus, the laser focus to go out there. We're going to play all 4 quarters. We're going to hit you in the mouth all 4 downs. Yep. We're going to do what we got to do. What about you?
So, man, I've talked to some people that felt that the defense gave up at the end of the game with those big plays. But, man, that's not true. The focus piece is you got to look at, you know, okay, we had opportunities to score during the game. In the past 3 games as well, bad coaching, you know what I'm saying? Not being focused on the task at hand, right? You know, we have an opportunity. We already have a kicker that's missed 3 field goals, 2 of them in the 30-yard range.
He missed 4.
4 of them, I know. He had missed 3 first before we attempted his 4th field goal that was over 53 yards, right? So do we honestly think he's going to make that? Nope. So, again, that's not being focused. I've always said about Vrabel, you're coaching more like a player. That's not being focused at the task at hand. Calm your emotion down. Think it through, see what we need to do, and make the play. You know, and that's not what we're doing. I mean, you know, Marcus Mariota had 13 completions. 13 out of 22, 183 yards, no touchdowns. I mean, you know, that's just an inept offense. I mean, it really is. So, yeah, man.
Even with that, is you would grade that. If I'm grading that from a scale from A to F, he got a D.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something that I noticed too, dog, is when we were in that 6-minute, the fourth quarter, 6 minutes to go, you in panic mode. Okay, we down 7 points. You're in panic mode. Take shots downfield. I'm gonna allude to that later on the coaching, but take shots downfield, dog.
Man. Yep.
So I mean, it's crazy. So let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Position.
Yes.
What position group on this team do you think that's contributing to the struggles that we're having now?
Dude, that's an easy answer. The offensive line. Okay. Titan fans or fans across the world. Don't you guys see that, man? I mean, Taylor Lewan, he's been out and he's having a party. You know, they welcome back. Welcome back? You ain't been hurt. You were out because you did something stupid. You don't need a celebration. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. And then you're going on a Twitter beef with Shaq Lawson who kicked your tail. You don't calm yourself. When you look at Taylor Lewan, you look at Roger Saffield, you look at Ben Jones, you look at Kevin Penfowl, you look at Jack Conklin, right? Especially the interior, the guards in the center. They're getting their butts kicked all season. 2 years in a row it's been like that. The offensive line has been our biggest problem. Matter of fact, I called a radio station before the season started, man, and had a long conversation on the radio with Derek Mason in 102.5, and we discussed that. The offensive line, and they didn't talk about the line. I talked about the line. Was my concern going into the season, and that's what's going on right now, man. They are the position group that's struggling mightily, like to the T. And to where we can't even really get a proper assessment of Mariota because he can't throw the ball because he's on the ground more than he's standing up. So what about for you?
Man, coaching.
Tell him, John.
Coaching, man. So
tell him, man.
So
Tyson been pissing me off, man.
We're going to look at this like this, okay?
Yes, sir.
Coaching-wise, okay?
Yeah.
We're going to even go back to the offensive line, what you were talking about.
Yes, sir.
Okay? You have an offensive line coach, this Keith Carter cat.
Who?
Keith Carter. Anybody know who our offensive line coach was?
Who's that? I know who he is, but who?
Keith Carter, right. 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. How long has the Titans' offensive line been struggling?
2 years.
Okay. We had Russ Grimm.
Yep.
We had Mike Munchak.
Beast.
They were killing the game. That's when the offensive line was top 5 in the league. When you have a true offensive line coach.
Absolutely.
When you have somebody really
tell them, Jacques.
When you have somebody really coaching real offensive linemen.
Exactly.
You play DB. I play DB.
Yes, sir.
I've had coaches, an offensive line coach, trying to teach me how to play DB.
How is that? How?
I'm sitting there like, Coach, I mean, what are you trying to teach me? Technique? What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's the struggles. I mean, if this keeps prolonging, like you said, Vrabel's a player. He's a player. He's a player coaching.
Right.
If this was any other coach, hey, I have a problem with my offensive line.
I do, right?
It's not my offense. It's not my personnel. It's my coaching. Hey, dog, you need to get it together. You got to go.
Holla at you, homie.
You have to go.
Been real, homie.
You have to go. Let's get to Vrabel. It's been 3-4 games, dog.
Tell him, Jacques.
He's bad play calling.
Tell him, Jacques.
Dude, you gonna send the field goal kicker out there. You know he's missed 3 field goals. Now we in the stadium praying. We're literally praying. We like, please don't miss this extra point. Please don't miss this field goal. Now his confidence is shot at this point.
Yeah.
He made a comment. The kicker, Santos, made a comment. He said, I can't believe Vrabel said, hey, you're gonna go out there and kick this 53-yard field goal. He was like, what? He was literally like, what? He said, how do you feel? Do you want to do it? He said, yeah, coach, I'll do it. Vrabel, you set that man up and you got that man fired.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's right.
3 field goals, I can see he probably still would have had his job, but that 4th one got him fired.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Vrabel, just dumb calls. In the call last week with the Falcons, oh, we're going to go for it on 4th down. Take the points.
Take the points.
Think.
Yep.
Think before you do, man.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing? Arthur Smith, let's get to the offensive coordinator. Okay, so we're constantly calling these dink and dunk plays, these screen plays, which either they work or they don't work.
Right.
But we got lucky with Jonnu.
Yep.
And something about Jonnu, and I know I'm off subject. Run straight!
Stop zigzagging! Run straight!
Run straight!
You run a 4-5, run straight!
It could have been a touchdown.
Could have been a touchdown, that's right.
Could have been a touchdown, but that goes back to coaching.
Yep.
Okay, that goes back to coaching. And then if you notice, we're talking about everything on the opposite side of the ball.
Exactly. That's right. And then the line, you know, we can't coach up Jordan Phillips. They make Jordan Phillips on the Bills look like Bruce Smith.
But that's when you make in-game adjustments. Look at the defense, okay?
Daryl Talley.
Let's look at the defense. The defense, what does DMPs do? Okay, the first series, you know, they're going to come down there, they're going to get a field goal or touchdown.
Right.
Then all of a sudden, DMP's mixing and matching up personnel. He's mixing and matching up schemes.
Yes, sir.
He's confusing the quarterback.
Right, yes, sir.
He had Josh Allen confused there for a minute. It just took that one play because the defense is tired. It's not fair to sit there and say, oh, the defense shouldn't have gave up that last play.
Absolutely.
That's not fair because they've been the most consistent thing on this team.
Yep.
The most consistent thing on this team. So if you on your personnel, on your offensive side of the ball, make the in-game adjustments.
Yes, sir.
That's the problem that we're having. And that goes back to coaching. Like you said, Mariota can't stay upright to throw the ball.
He can't.
He can't stay upright.
I'm like, is that Cornelius Bennett out there for the Bills?
Killing them.
Because the schemes aren't there.
It's not there.
Hasn't been all season.
So I've heard people say, fire Vrabel, fire Vrabel. Don't go that far, okay? Because if you fire Vrabel, then we're starting all the way over. Because you fire Vrabel, you're firing the whole coaching staff.
That's right.
Then all of a sudden, then you have a whole other problem. You bring in a whole other coaching staff. Then all of a sudden, you got Mariota starting over again.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So man, that's just...
That's right, man. And see, and you look at it too, man, like, you know, when you look at the Bills offensively, you got old man Gore out there, right? Mm-hmm. You know, we stopped him for the most part of the game, right? Mm-hmm. Josh Allen, Josh Allen did pretty straight, you know what I'm saying? Right. But nothing that scared us, but yet and still, man, it wasn't our defense. Mm-hmm. They only gave up 14 points. You only hold them for so long, man. You know what I mean? It's our offense, 7 points. I mean, I know Buffalo's defense is good, but damn, okay? Right. So Jacques, question for you, man. Mm-hmm. So what's wrong with the Titans, bro? What's wrong with these jokers,
The culture, man.
Yeah,
it's the culture, dog. Like a lot, and I've heard people say this. If you look at the Steelers, if you look at the Raiders, if you look at the Ravens, it's the culture. They have a culture. Why do you think they're always good every year? They're either playoff team or damn near about to go to the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
It's because their culture. They have a. If you look at the Ravens defense, now you talking about the Bills scare you? No, the Ravens. If I was playing in the NFL and I know I got to play the Ravens, it's gonna be a hard hitting game. Look at Mason.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I thought he was dead, bro.
I thought he died too, man.
I thought he died.
No joke, man.
And that's the reason why players want to go to the Ravens because of the culture.
Right.
If you hear it's a culture, look at the Patriots. They got their Patriot way.
Yeah, man.
What do we have as a culture here in Tennessee? We had these two fellas back in the back of us, right?
Yep. Legends.
Okay? So after they were gone, you continue the culture. Oh, we need to get us a Steve McNair and Eddie George. Look at the Colts, okay? Yep. When the Colts got Peyton Manning, okay, we got Peyton. They were good for, 6, 7, almost 10 years.
Yes, sir.
All of a sudden, Peyton Manning left. Hey, we got to keep this culture up. Hey, as number 12.
Let's lose some games to get 12 on the field.
That's it. Hey, we got to bring our culture back.
Absolutely.
They didn't miss a beat once he came back.
Yep. They still on tap.
They still on tap.
Best coach team in the league.
Exactly. Look at the Steelers. when they got Ben.
Yeah.
We didn't know about Ben. Ben Roethlisberger, who is that? The culture.
Yeah, man.
Once Cordell Stewart left, they kept the culture going. Then they just needed to elevate. We don't have a culture here in Tennessee. Now, let me say this. John is trying to build that culture. He's built it on defense.
He has.
The defensive side of the ball
Straight.
is in 2019. Okay,
Right.
we right here. We playing lights out football.
Yep.
But we got a small window because the money's going to catch up to us.
It is.
Okay? Then you turn around, you look at the offense. Okay? We're not a 2019 offense.
No, man.
We're a 2005 offense where we run the ball. But you think we're going to get 300 yards from Mariota? No. 3 or 4 touchdowns?
Nope. Ain't happening.
I mean, do you really think so?
And we have the running back to set that off.
And we have the running back to set it off.
That's right.
You come with the times.
Yep.
You look at the stadium. I've heard fans in the stadium complaining. Man, the stadium is trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a culture thing, man.
Yep.
And until we change the culture, which John is trying to do.
He's trying.
He's doing it on defense. He's brought in A.J. Brown, who has swag to him. I love that kid's swag. Because the kid know he can win. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But until you change the culture, you ain't finna change nothing. And it's going to be the same old Tennessee Titans that we've been having in the years past. What about you?
Man, it's preparation.
I like it.
Right? So, we play Buffalo, right? A team that we probably thought going in, they're even maybe worse than us, right? We lose. We look at the Cleveland Browns, who we thought going in as far as the Titans, oh, they're better than us. We win. Atlanta Falcons going into the game. Oh, they got Julio. They got Matt Ryan. They got Calvin Ridley. They're going to beat us. We beat them, right? So you got to look at that. The Colts, the Jags. I honestly think the Titans went into these games thinking, oh, we're better than them. We ain't got to worry about these jokers. We play our normal defense. On offense, we do our thing. We'll be all right. We're good. I ain't got to block this guy. We're going to underestimate these guys. And they got their butts kicked. Preparation. Preparation. You can't, look, the 6 P's of life, right? Piss poor performance prevents, prior planning prevents piss poor performance, right? And that's what's going on with the Titans. They're not planning themselves. They're not getting ready before the game. You can see it before the game. As soon as the game starts, they just play lackluster. They just play like they're on chill, like, oh, this is no big deal. No problem. You know what I'm saying? You can't play like that. You are in the NFL. Every team you play can beat you at any time. They're professionals just like you are. I mean, you look at it as well against Buffalo, you could tell they were not prepared, man. They weren't prepared for Buffalo. And Buffalo didn't do nothing great, especially on offense. So you would think like, okay, look, we need to score some points. Buffalo's not going to put up a lot of points. Oh, this is going to be a gravy situation for us. But yet and still, they let us down again. You take that same offense against a firehouse offense like the Chiefs or something, we'll score 50 against the Chiefs.
Man, come on.
But score 5 points against the Bills. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. We know 7, which is exaggerating. I just don't understand that. I guarantee you when we play some top-notch offenses like the New Orleans Saints, the Kansas City Chiefs, we're going to put up points because we will prepare for that. We'll know going into the game, we better score points. But for some reason against Buffaloes, the Tampa Bays, you know, the teams that don't, the Jags, they just like, oh, we cool. We'll beat them. We got a good defense. And no problem. And we're really taking advantage of our defense because it's not that often where you have a top 3 to 5 defense every year and your offense sucks. And at some point, it turns around and you have one of the worst defenses in the league, wishing that we had the defense that we have now, man. So the Bills, hey, salute to you guys for winning, but at the end of the day, for the Titans, I speak as a realist, we're not prepared, man. So
it goes hand in hand.
Coaching
and preparation.
Right, it does. It does, man. It does.
But you I mean, you alluded on it, dog. You alluded on it. I mean, I mean, I understand fans are frustrated. I understand fans need some therapy because this is what it is. It's therapy.
Yep.
And I get it. Even being a PSL holder as I am, it's disappointing. That you pay so much money to go and watch a team in the rain, because we was raining, and to lose like they did. It sucks, man. It sucks. And you starting to hear fans rumble why they don't go to the game. I've heard one guy say that Taylor Lewan made that comment about the kid that said his dad sold his PSLs because it's heartbreaking. And I understand it. I get it. And I feel deflated now. Like, I don't even care, to be honest with you. And tell me if you feel like this. And guys, tell me if you guys feel like this. I don't even care if we go up to Mile High and win or lose.
I feel you, man.
I don't. At this point, if we win,
I would say this. I care because it's still early in the season.
Yeah,
we're 2-3.
Do you think we can turn it around?
I do. I do, and I'm speaking as optimistic as I can.
Okay.
Because again, it's still early. You know, we're 2-3. You know, I think we have an opportunity when you look at our schedule. We have some beatable teams. Again, it's just a matter about preparing and coaching.
But see, the thing is, we have beatable teams in the first half of the season too.
Yeah.
It just goes hand in hand. And we emotional, but
yeah, man. Yep. Hey. So, yeah. Well, folks, that is the show, folks. Thanks as always for tuning in to our show. Buffalo fans, we appreciate comments and things as well too, man. We welcome fans from all teams, as we do.
Oh yeah, like, share, subscribe, turn your notification bells on.
Bing.
Let's get up to that 300 subscriber count.
We're almost there, man.
Almost there.
Yes, sir.
And after we hit that, let's get up to 500. Keep spreading the show around, man.
Yes, sir, man.
We want to get engaged with every team that we can.
Absolutely.
Get the conversation started, and let's go, man.
Yes, sir. And you can also email us as well at TennesseeTitansWeekly@gmail.com. You can check us out on Instagram at Tennessee Titans Weekly and on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7.
Follow that Instagram. Let's get that Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Get to at least 100 subscribers, man. Let's do what we got to do, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So, to you and yours, we will see you in a few days previewing the Denver Broncos game, the Mile High. You know how we do.
Tighten up, baby.
Tighten up. Boo!